While family and friends are remembering a UNC health doctor who lost her life this weekend. Police say Dr. Gwendolyn Riddick died after she was shot multiple times. The father of her child is charged with her murder, and investigators believe the shooting stemmed from a domestic issue. Now, the shooting happened at a park in Eden, that's in Rockingham County, north of Greensboro. When police got there, they found Dr. Riddick next to her car with multiple gunshot wounds. She was taken to a hospital where she later died. UNC Health Rockingham remembers her as a resilient and compassionate team member. And officers arrested this man, John Powell. He's charged with first-degree murder. Powell was not given bond and is scheduled to appear in court next week. Eden's police chief is calling the incident a senseless and tragic loss of life.